Alright everybody, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys had a great 4th of July. Hopefully everybody was definitely safe. First order of business today is I'm going to go ahead and jump in the tractor over here with the disc on it. We're going to go and disc up that field that we had all that weed in. Not too sure what other kind of trouble we're going to get into, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure something out. I'm sure there's some contracts or something somewhere that we should be able to get into. Sorry about that little minor pause there, but just checking the monitors. I wanted to see if I had any triggers on the inside of the cab, but I guess I don't. So, go ahead and bring this on over there. I did add one little thing. I added a small garage. Not that it's like really small, but I did add a garage to the farm because gotta have something on the farm here. Right over here, just a small one. Nothing fantastic, nothing really too big. It's a great mod, but not to take away anything from that, but I don't need anything that big on this farm because we're really not going to be that big. We're going to do your basic grain crops. Maybe do some cattle in the future. I'm not really too sure, but right now I'm just really focusing on just using the equipment here, just getting used to the SimTask stick here from Thrustmaster. It's definitely been interesting, to say the least. Kind of getting the hang of everything. Takes just a little bit. Man, that thing unfolds quick. Yeah, well. Let's see. Let's lower it. Go. All right. Woo, this thing is hauling. Don't remember ever discing this fast, but we'll probably be slowing that down a few notches here. I don't want to be going too fast because that's not very realistic, and I'm really not into speed farming. Oops, sorry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do a little bit of tillage here. We're gonna do this, see what other kind of trouble we can get into. Probably do at least 1 or 2 contracts maybe. I'm gonna boost up the time just a little bit so that we're not going quite so slow. I'll probably do that now. How about we kind of bump that up just a little bit. Alright, well, I've increased our time. I also had to throw a couple hay bales out of the way. So, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys, like I said, had a good 4th. I don't know if you guys have had a real good chance at looking at some of the previews for FS22. I like it, to be honest with you. So, like I said, I do like it. The graphics and stuff, pretty much going to be a little bit better. I really can't speak as far as like how the equipment's going to go and how the game engine's going to go. I do know that I talked to a couple other modders and stuff, and they're pretty excited about it. One of the modders that I do know has already got, I think, 4 mods, map included, that will be transferred over to FS22. I won't give out that name yet because I don't want them to get barraged with a bunch of questions. Hopefully everybody can just be patient though. That would be a good thing, because understand that it is going to take a little while for Giants to get all the information out. They're still working on stuff. I do like the different cameras and the reflections, and hopefully that's not just going to be the end of it. I really do like the GPS mod that they're bringing into it, which that'll be cool. So why don't we go ahead and we'll get this field finished. It's not going to take me really too long. just want to finish this up, so we've got that done. I bumped the time up to 5. Just trying to make it a little bit more realistic. As you saw at the beginning, I had a truck deliver a bunch of seed boxes for the spring. I got some beans, and I also got some corn. Don't mind my stacking job. It's not going to be exactly the greatest. Unfortunately, I'm really not that good at it with the Bobcat. Probably do a lot better with a forklift, but I should actually have a front loader on the 1086 or something. We had a really old Oliver that had the front loader on it that I remember they used to use a lot over by the cattle farms when they did have it. I can barely remember the cattle aspect of it. You guys are probably wondering what happened to the other series and stuff. The other series are still going good. Everything is going well. I'm still doing Stone Valley. I am working on the newer map, Alma, Montana. I mean, I'm doing stuff with that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just keep working. We'll pick up where I left off as soon as I'm done. Alright, well, I got the hired help out there working on that field. I want to clean the combine up just a little bit here, because we've got soybeans and some corn that are going to need to be harvested here pretty soon. So I figure I'll just clean this up a little bit, clean up the yard some. I did end up getting 2 more pieces of equipment. The one thing that I did get was I completely forgot that we had an old farmall. Not too sure how I forgot that, because I would remember that we would haul like grain carts with it, but problem with that is if it was muddy out, you would always get the mud would get stuck in the tricycle tires up in the front, which made it very hard to steer, which means you had to use the brake. So you guys haven't lived until you've had to try to steer with the brakes. I mean, it was pretty, it sucked. It did, it really did. It was rough. But that's how you learned. You didn't get to drive all the cool equipment right away. You got stuck driving the old stuff. Now, we would haul like the grain carts, hay bales, stuff like that, and we had an I believe it was an old Oliver. It was a front loader, like I told you guys earlier. Alright, well, I brought the 7720 back into the shop. I got a few repairs that I need to do to it. Let me go ahead and bring that menu stuff up here. Actually, I want to start the inspection on it. So it's, in other words, I can't do anything, so 1505, yes. Start it. So I'll let it go ahead and do its inspection thing. I opened up all the covers on it. I want to make sure that everything looks good inside of the feeder house and everything. So that's the good thing about this mod. I mean, you could open up the engine compartment, everything. I mean, clean filters. I mean, it all depends on how much of the role play that you guys really want to get into it. I mean, I do love this mod. Well, I kind of need to figure out what else I'm going to do here. Because I don't want to sell the bales yet, because right now it is at the lowest price. And of course, I want to make sure that I sell them at the highest price. So here's the old farmall. Probably going to hook that up to a mower or something like that. We'll use this for the mower. What else do we have here? I mean, this is obviously not true to form, but I'm going to use it anyway just to kind of tool around a little bit. Alright, so the neighbor did call. Their tractor broke down. They need to get their field cultivated really quick. So I'm going to go down there, put a little bit of work in. Told them I would give them a hand with it. I wasn't doing anything anyway because we're waiting for the crops to change over. So, but thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate in the first episode that you guys really seem to like it. I'm going to keep rolling with the old equipment stuff. The older stuff seems to really be what everybody likes that has ever worked or grown up on a farm. I mean, it's great to see that the modders are bringing all this older stuff back. All the muscle tractors is what I would call a muscle tractor. Some of you guys would probably think otherwise, but it's just something about seeing this equipment coming through the field and looking at the stance on the front end and how the toe on the tractors always came in. And it was always just something that was really exciting to see. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this going. We'll finish this up for the neighbor. Then we'll figure out what else we want to get into as far as field work, or if we have any contracts or anything like that that we could look at. But yeah, so far everything is looking good. Crops are looking good. I'm not too sure what kind of a harvest I'm gonna get, but yeah, that's all right. We'll figure it out. As you can see, it's not really a bright and sunny day. It's kind of gloomy out here for the beginning of October, which, yeah, not really much of a surprise. Pretty much how October usually is, but not a lot of field work is going to get done today, unfortunately. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get my tractor out of the field or not. Guess I could always just give it a shot, go down there and see what I can do, but got late last night, so I left the 1586 out in the field, and I'm not too sure if at this point if I'm even going to be able to try to get it out. Guess I could head over there and see. Crops, it should be turning pretty quick. It doesn't look like the rain is going to last very long. But the problem with it is that once it starts raining, the fields are wet. So, well, it looks like it stopped raining, which is kind of strange here. So I guess it must have just rained overnight. I don't really know how bad this field is going to be. 1586, you know, it's a workhorse, but will sink. That's all I can tell you. Let's just see how bad this is going to be. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of standing water in this field here. Yeah, I'm having problems just getting traction with this thing. I'm probably going to have to come back in a little while, because if I'm spinning with this, there's no way I'm going to get this thing out of here. Probably shouldn't have left it sit out here. Probably should have put it by the road. So I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't want to tear up this guy's field any more than I need to. So I'm going to head back to the house. I'm going to let it dry out and we'll be back. Yeah, I figured I'd come in the shed here and check on the combine, see how that's doing. The inspection is complete. 2 damages found. Give me a total of 4. Alright, so I believe that I have to start the engine. 1 damage, got 4 of them. $1,000, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just repair those. Alright. I'll go ahead and I'll just let that get fixed. Not going to be using it right now anyway. So, As we can see here, I'll come over here, see how we're doing with the map. What do we got here? Oops, too far. Too far. There we go. Whoa. Alright, so I have a bean field is ready to go. I have a cornfield ready to go. So yeah, I've got a bunch of crops that are ready to go. Alright. Well, let me move the conveyor over to the next bin. I'm going to put it in the center bin here. I'll do that and get ready to harvest some corn here. Alright, well, we're back at it. I want to get their field finished up. The dust's flying a little bit, so it's good enough. I want to go ahead and finish this field up. The combine's still being repaired right now anyway. The mechanics are working on it. They said hopefully they'll get it done by a little bit later today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode here. We're going to keep on going old school. I prefer it that way. It just brings back a lot better memories for me. Not saying that nowadays newer stuff isn't so bad, but I just like playing with the old equipment anyway. So let me finish this up and we'll get into some more trouble, I'm sure, because we definitely got to start harvesting that cornfield. Alright, well, we managed to finish off that field. Get back to the farm and check and see how the repairs are going on the combine, because we have our own crops to do, and I know that it's supposed to start raining a little bit later. Yeah, it's always nice to help out somebody that when their equipment breaks down, because you never know when you're going to need them to help you out. So let me give this thing just a quick bath, and we'll run on over and we'll check on the combine, see how that's doing. Oh, there. Yeah, we kind of didn't need that third person view on there, huh? Alright, so let's just go ahead, we'll give her a quick bath and make sure she's all cleaned up. Don't want to have any dirty equipment laying around here, that's for sure. No need for it. This stuff is gonna be worth something someday. Well, alright, well, they are all done with the maintenance. So time to put the shields and stuff back on there. If I can find these triggers and everything. It's kind of a pain in the butt when you don't have the crosshair on there. Yeah. That one. Here. Good. Here. That one there. Alright. Go ahead and close all this stuff up here. Heater cap. Motor compartment. Close this door too while I'm at it. Alright. Pretty good. Here. Close up back here. There it is. Alright. Head on down here. Jump on in. Fire her up. Alright. Well, everything seems to be okay on it. Yes. Here. Get her hooked up to the corn head. Did have another neighbor call and ask for some help, but I'm gonna have to get some of my stuff done first. Up best we can here. Nope. All right. Everything unfolded here. Takes a little bit. All those snouts down. Make sure we get everything unfolded. Gonna be heading right down here real quick, and it looks nice though. They did a good job with it. Alrighty. Well, See what we got for moisture. I don't know if I'm going to have to put it through a dryer or not. Turn this on so I can see. I don't need that on. Fire all this up. Let's just take a quick cut into the field here. Got 28%. Just dry that down some. It's supposed to rain a little bit later, which is what I'm concerned about. That's my big concern, is that it's supposed to rain next couple hours here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Is that a hay bale? I'll have to pick that up if there was a straw bale sitting over there. I'm going to have to work on the XML file a little bit because I don't like not being able to see where my rows are at. But I'm just one of those guys that likes to follow the rows, and it's a little bit more realistic that way. It's just the way I am, because right now, you know, there's no definition at all in these rows. So I'm going to have to space them out a little bit. But I'll go ahead and I'll open this up, and gotta go over there and find out what happened. Oh, that's right, when it rained, I forgot. So I'm gonna have to make a phone call and see if I can get some help over here so I can get that field done. Alrighty, well, we're averaging probably about 155 bushels per acre right now. So we're gonna go ahead and unload the combine. I might have to run this stuff through a dryer, I'm not sure, but I don't have a dryer set up yet. So we're gonna have to look at buying one of those and get that set up and in line for the corn. Not too sure how I'm gonna do that just yet though. First, let's get down here. We're gonna unload the combine. We're gonna work until it starts raining, because, you know, I don't want to add any more moisture to this, so it's not like there's any sunshine, and I know within the next couple of hours, I believe it's like 4 or 5, it's supposed to start raining again. So I want to make sure that we definitely keep going, get as much done as I possibly can. There's the combine way down there. So eventually I'd like to buy this field over here to the left, and that's a pretty big field right there. I would definitely like to do that. Probably one of the bigger fields on the map. But let me go ahead and get the combine unloaded here, and we'll get back to harvesting. Alright, we got the headlands done. We're taking our first pass through the center of the field here to open it up. Like I said, we're going to go until it starts to rain, guys. Kind of looks like, what am I doing here? Now my moisture is at 26%, which is green, so it won't be too bad. Hopefully we can just mix it and blend it. Now we're at 166 bushels per acre. I guess we'll find out what the better averages are as we keep going here. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of a video montage for you guys, and I will see you guys when we are finished. Alright, well, it's another day. And we finished up pretty late last night. Well, I shouldn't say too late. It was probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we're done with the cornfield. Let's find out how much we have in the bin here. Let's see. We only got 3,000 bushels. Well, you know, is what it is. Small field, so it was my first year on it. Hopefully we could improve on that. So with the beautiful sunrise, guys, I'm gonna call it an episode here. It's been a long one. Got quite a bit of stuff done, I think, anyway. We've got a lot more stuff to do. You know, I have to figure out when I'm gonna get rid of these bales. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the 15 back in. If you haven't done so already, please just do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Also, give it a like, share it, and let your friends know about it. Just gonna be keeping it old school, like I said. I'm enjoying all this stuff. I'm gonna try and do my best to buy some more property here, but again, that's gonna take a little bit of time. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.